Hey guys, welcome back to Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye DLC. It's been a week or two since I last played. I just got too eepy, so I didn't play last week. But I'm super excited to get back into it. I'm in a good energy. I'm excited to do this. I've been itching to do this. And honestly, like, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't do much prep work for this stream. But also, I didn't feel like I needed to. I feel like I remember a lot of what happened last time. I'm probably gonna have to go in and get my bearings again, but it's just gonna be going straight to this other world that I guess I'll call it from now on, or this dreamscape where all of these creatures are, and just exploring a lot more and figuring things out as I go. So, yeah, I'm very excited for this one. It's gonna be a fun time. Let's get into it! Right. Okay. Actually, let me go ahead and jot some stuff down now. Just in case. So I still need the combo for that interface in kind of the... I don't want to call it a church or a temple. It's one of the buildings on the ring itself that has, like, a fallen eye of the universe, like, metal thing, and then, like, a chain in this, like, broken wood behind it. I still haven't gotten the code combination for that. I need 3 combos, 3 combinations for this subterranean lake thing. I still don't know what's in it. Guys, I also skipped my ADHD meds today on accident because I thought it would give me a tummy ache in the morning, and I didn't have anything to eat for breakfast, so I was like, I'll just bring it to work and then eat a muffin and then eat them. And I didn't do that because I hadn't taken my ADHD meds, so I didn't remember to put the meds in my bag. So what can I say? Let's just go on the nearest one. I forget where this one takes me, but night. Oh, I should have gone straight to the Cinder Isles, I think. I forgot what I was doing. Guys, it's like, I'm not scared because I know kind of what to expect now, but I'm still scared. I forget how scary and dark it is here. It's also not raining anymore, which is perfect because it was like thundering and blitzing. Oh, I don't have my fucking suit on. You know what? I didn't really think about it, but I guess that's kind of evidence maybe that this isn't a, like teleportation type thing going on, because I feel like if it were teleportation, I would have either teleported with my suit and everything I was holding, or nothing at all. Like, I'd be stark-ass naked. Which I'm not. Oh. Okay. So, like, this over here is the entrance where I spawn in. And now, if I leave the entrance, instead of going to the right, I can come to the left, I can come up here, and I can stare at this thing. And it'll do me good. Hello? Oh! He had to have come from somewhere. Okay. I'm chill. Like, where do these creatures come from? Because I know that they're just like... One of them is on like a... They're both on patrol loops where... One kind of spawns from out in Timbuktu, wherever I am, and then it walks, and then it goes underground through that tunnel, and then it goes up onto the building and walks around the outside. And I wonder if last time when I kind of followed him to this... Me when I shine my fucking flashlight directly into its fucking owl eyeballs. Oh, there's multiple? So where are they coming from? This might be a, That's the dam. I'm about to be underwater. This might be a non sequitur. Sequitur. Like, it might not matter at all. This I've been to. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna try and go down here. Because I remember the last time I was here, I think that I was like... This bell started ringing. This alarm started ringing. Which was annoying. It was very annoying. But there was like another alarm thing somewhere, I think either to the right of this or in some other place in this world. And it didn't ring when I had my light off, so I might try that. I do wonder though, because this place is decently well lit. I also haven't been to like this little tall thing over here, so maybe I should just fully go around the loop and see what happens. Oh, this is technically uncharted territory for me, and so now I'm scared again. I don't know what that is. Here, I'm gonna see about turning my light down just a teeny tiny bit when I'm in Darklands. What do you guys think? What about some mood lighting? Does that seem good? Can you still see me? Does it look like disgusting? Oh! Okay, it's not gonna hurt me. It's upstairs. Right? Yeah, it's fine. I'm still a little nervous. There's no windows, right? Nope. That thing is locked up there. Damn. Okay, so this can make me teleport. I forget what this is, though. I think this is where that alarm thing is. God, I wish my translator worked. Actually, I don't even have it. I'm such a rebel. Hello? Oh, right. So beautiful. I'm scared. And then I fell into the water because I think I like dimmed my light and I was again scared. So it seems like in all places they had this thing. Or not had this thing, but they had a temple to the eye. They burned it to the ground after finding out what would happen. So I guess this is an artistic representation of... Okay. So we saw in one of these picture shows that one of the... I don't know if they're a leader or just a creature of this species, saw a vision when they kind of examined the eye that would show, like, planets turning to dust and their species turning to dust and the image of a skull in the grass being overgrown. But what we didn't see in the end of that reel was this image, which looks like an extension of it, which... Obviously, this is some sort of flower growing out, and these are a bunch of little galaxies. So, I don't know if maybe they weren't examining the eye long enough, or if this is something that had been previously burned out of the slide, but this to me shows, like, the vision that they saw, that we saw from the picture show, was incomplete, and that they saw the death of everything, but they also failed to see the birth of everything new, which is something we experienced in the base game. Like, we went to the eye, everything died, everything exploded, imploded. It was my nightmare. But from that came the big bang of something new. And it's interesting that they have art of this here that we didn't see before this moment. When that was such a huge part of why this place looks like it's burned. I don't know if it was burned out of the slide reel. I don't know who made that art, why it's here. But yeah. I remember, like, looping around this way and it having absolutely no bearing on anything. I like, why is there just another pathway? Maybe there will be, like, a time where that matters. Like, maybe people will start walking along this thing and then I'll use this little alcove here to be like, oh, humming. Hummina. There was no one down here. Right? Dude, I'm so right. I'm a genius. Maybe, okay, so maybe it's not even that my artifact needs to be extinguished. It's just anything in any sort of light, maybe. Yeah. Knock it off! Okay. How could I extinguish those? Like, I can't do that from a distance. There's a guy walking around over there. I can see him. Or I'm crazy. Hold on. Is there a creature? There's a creature. Okay. I'm not crazy. Maybe I just need to jumpy down. Ooh, is that a hole? Oh, that's a fucking hole. Okay, hold on. This is great. Fuck. You know what? Perfect timing. That works. It works. Because I would have been out of there anyway. I wonder if once I turn these lights off, if everyone who is, like, in this place is gonna freak out and be like, what the fuck, who just did that? And start flocking and killing me, and I didn't mean to do that. Or if they're gonna be like, oh, clearly someone knows what they're doing, so it's gotta be one of us, and they should just be left to do what they want to do. Or if I'm gonna get, like, meantime mobbed. Like, horribly mobbed. This says, someone on Reddit, tell me what those glyphs mean. That's so cool! I just realized that those are antlers. Dude, Loki, how narcissistic do you have to be like, let's make an entire language based off our fucking cool-ass head horns. Oh god, we're in it now, folks! The hieroglyphics is a really funny point, like, that's literally their language system is drawing themselves. That's kind of messed up of me to say, damn. Before I do anything, I would love it if there were more lights. Okay, hold on. Oh god, it's playing the music. I can literally, like, feel the stress in my face. Oh god, they've sounded the fucking alarm. How do I get down? Guys, I'm in hell. Where am I? Ah! No, I'm not here. I don't know who that is, bro. Stupid. Dude, these guys are quitters. That's crazy. Oh! Hey. Oh god. It so looks like he's about to eat my fucking face off. I don't think I'm gonna have the time to, like, do all this again, to be honest. Unless everything is just how I left it, which I guarantee is not the case. I think they're stuck in a time loop. I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm stuck in a time loop, so... But I don't know about this one. I mean, it's not lit. These aren't lit. Wait, is anything lit? Oh my god, wait. Wait, bro, nothing's lit. Oh my god. How do I get downstairs? Guys, I forgot. I'm about to get fucking gooned. Get me out. Where the fuck? Shit. Shit. I can make it happen. I can make it happen. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. He'll still either be down here or he'll follow me. We'll see. Okay. So we're going. Why did they fucking leave it you like that? Why did he just... Okay. So this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna get to this little side loop. I'm gonna flashbang him from a distance. And then I'm gonna go into that weird little side channel where the rocks are, so that he walks past on the bridge. I'm gonna listen really carefully. Perhaps even turn my volume up. And then I'm gonna sneak on past him, which I don't expect to work at all. Flashbang. There you go. I'm not here. I'm not here, bro. Like, what are you... I'm so dumb. I really thought that would work. I'm just gonna keep practicing. I'm gonna keep practicing. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen in this loop. Especially because I'm rushing right now. Because I don't know how much time I have left. But I'll keep practicing. Oh, and what do you know? No more practice anymore. Actually... Oh, I'm fine. We're just at Tilted Towers right now. Guys, I'm scared again. And what was that for? Okay, they just figured out that I keep coming back, I think. Dude, that's crazy if they learned. Dude, next time I'm gonna fucking open, they're gonna be in here and they're gonna ravage me. Okay. Okay. So maybe I need to like trigger him more? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going the right way. Like there might be a different... What? That has never happened before. How did I just toast my ass? Okay, wait. I need to like recenter. I'm like actually like... My chest is tight. My chest is tight. My bad. My bad, shawty. Okay. Cheers. This is vodka. No, it's not. Come here. Come here, Pookie. Idiot. I'm not here. Who's that? Literally not me. Oops, I'm stupid. God, why are they so slow? Like, dude, this is supposed to be important. Maybe that's all they can do. Okay. Are you fucking serious? Are you actually fucking serious? I'm fucking sick to my stomach. Another one of God's little tests. Another one of God's little tests. I'm sick to my stomach. And now it's all gonna be reset, so I'm gonna have to go extinguish shit again, except I forgot how to do that. No, I don't. I know it's the secret well. Okay. I know what to do now, and I also know that there isn't someone else waiting for me once I taunt that guy enough. Alright, folks. I'm quite literally not here, bro. Idiot! Fucking moron, bro. Okay. Guys. We so got this in the bag. If we don't got in the bag, we'll get in the bag next time. Come here. Come here, little fella. Come on. You beautiful little thing. Alright, that's enough. Quite literally the easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And no one will follow me because they're pussies. Right? Is there a way to close myself in? Where the fuck am I? Oh! Oh! Okay. We're gonna juke. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Fucker. Come on. Stupid. Loser. Idiot. Come on. Stupid. Slow. Idiot. Stupid. Slow. You're definitely not going around the other side. Yep. Idiot! 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 Slow! Idiot, moron, slow, idiot. Oh. What is this? Pick it! Okay! Okay! Do these matter? Do they matter? No, I'm not watching the last one. Me when they're idiots? Me when they use the same fucking stupid alarm system the entire time? Idiots? Moron? Stupid? Let me up. 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 Okay, let me down. I was lying. That's too much information. Oh, can I lock it? Picture show. What? It's too much. This is too much. Come here. Okay. Ooh. Dude, this has the Eye of the Universe on it. I'm scared. Oh. Oh, how do I get down? Okay. Are these the original copies? Okay, what is this? Okay. So they burned it to the ground. Okay. Is that the stranger? This makes me upset. So they're the reason that Eskel died and his whole crew died. What a crazy cosmic coincidence that these fuckers were here doing this bullshit on this wave the same time, or around the same time, I'm assuming, that the Nomai first heard the eye and sealed it off moments after they heard it. For them to show up only for it to disappear. I have more things to look at. Oh my god, I'm traumatized. It's like the Library of Alexandria. I'm like shaking. This is insane. Why do they... It looks like a human brain and skull. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's just not close enough. Damn, he literally just... He said, let me help you there, and then throws his ass to the ground. Jesus Christ. Dude, that's what you're there for. You're supposed to prevent that from happening. Good God. This guy sucks. He just killed this fucking man. And that is what is called serendipity. It is the accidental discovery of something good. Horrible thing just happened. But they just realized they had this kind of infinite life glitch that, especially for guarding important things, they could leave their dead bodies behind and do what they needed to do for the rest of time if they really wanted to. I just wonder... Sort of extinguishing your own artifact, is there any way to end that? Or do people understand that, like, once they go... I mean, I assume they can blow out their own, like... If you can kill yourself in the real world, I feel like you could kill yourself in the dream world, but... What? So they would go to sleep and do this at night, and then when the sun shone on them, it would activate some sort of light-sensitive mechanism that they're all about and ring this bell, which would, I assume, wake them up. What? Wait. So it'll go bang. Yes, and it would take them back. I didn't realize that thing was dead. I'll go back. Shit. I was wrong. So, like, once your body dies, you're stuck there for good. Like, there's nothing to wake you up from it, so your conscious just kind of goes on forever. And so, I mean, maybe still extinguishing your flame within the dream would work, but I don't know. I wonder if they didn't know they'd actually be here forever. If they found this discovery where this one old creature of theirs died, but they didn't realize that once he was put there, there was no really coming back from it. And maybe they didn't realize that until a lot of people were already kind of in here, but I don't really know. What is this little, like... Oh, it's just a waterfall. I thought it was, like, some like, shimmery veil or, like, a bubble, like, around this place. The fuck is that? Are you shitting my dick? If this game would let me, I would spend all my time going through those. I just don't think that will happen. I don't know what to do. I thought that, like, that's all great information. I don't know what to do with this. Who came down here and burned it? What do I do? I thought this would give me something. I still don't have any combos. I still have no idea where to go to get them. Are these, like, the 4 places that I can teleport from? And maybe they all have basements? I don't know. Bye-bye! Wait. I just realized, hold on. So... Okay, what is going on? This is a really interesting... So, I got woken up because my flame got put out. Or in real life. So, I wonder... I know in the reel that we just saw, if you ring the bell to wake them up, if their brain is not conscious in the physical world, then they can't wake up, and therefore they can't wake up from the dream world. But I wonder, like, if the artifact loses its light, does that snap them out of the dream world, whether there's a brain or not? There's a connection between this artifact and this brain, and I wonder if this is kind of like a two-way thing where, like, once this corpse is a corpse, it doesn't matter you try to wake it up through the brain, or you try to wake it up through extinguishing the artifact, it'll just not work no matter what, because no matter which direction you come at it from, that connection is severed. But I wouldn't know. I kind of said it, and I said it in a way that just kind of sounded like a pun, but I used the phrase cosmic coincidence, but I believe that has more of a meaning than just a funny little space reference. Like, I think that, like, I'm not super religious, I'm not super spiritual, but I do sort of believe in the idea of cosmic coincidence, in where everything that happens in my life, every single event, everything I say, everything I do, everything everyone else says, the weather that day, like, the wind that day, like, stupid little things like that, they're all completely random, they're all completely coincidental, but every single thing matters, and every single thing, every little coincidence, every little moment that lines up like that, whether it was an accident or a strange little coincidence, is something that is impactful. And in a weird way, like, not that I have a predestined sort of route through life, because I don't necessarily believe in that, but because all I'll ever know is the life and the outcomes that come out of those little cosmic coincidences, in a way, they do sort of form like a fate for me, in a way. And I think this game just beautifully demonstrated that. The Nomai and whatever this species is called don't know each other, never interacted with each other, never encountered each other. Even we, like the little Hearthians, didn't know about them until very recently. In fact, I'm the only one of them who does. And yet, they were both interacting with the same thing at the same time, and having completely different experiences with it. And because of the decisions that were separately made at coincidental times, the fate of an entire group of people was completely altered. This group of Nomai that heard this signal and jumped to go find it ended up having that signal turned off at the exact wrong moment for them. And as soon as they arrived in the solar system, Dark Bramble exploded, because in the illustrations of this species, I'm just gonna call them the antlers, I don't know what else to call them. In the illustrations of this species, Dark Bramble hadn't exploded yet. So Eskel and his clan heard the Eye of the Universe at the same time the antlers were finding out that they hated it and didn't want anything to do with it. While they were warping, the antlers shut it up with some sort of signal cloaking device. When they arrived, Eskel and the Nomai, the signal was already gone. They had no idea where it was. And then another cosmic coincidence happened, and the Dark Bramble exploded, eating their vessel alive, sending 2 escape pods to the Ash Twins and to Brittle Hollow, and dooming an entire other escape pod to a horrible fucking fate. And also, like, spurring this group of people to kind of not shelter in place, like, that's not the right word, but to build a whole new, like, life and home here in the pursuit of this thing that was intentionally obscured from them, not because of the eye itself, but because of these random ass antler things. Literally, like, the foundational tenets of their species were probably based on the pursuit of this thing. They almost formed a religion around it. They had temples. I watched Selenum, my wife, go through an entire, like, childhood to teenage years to life crisis over what this eye meant. saying, oh, like, maybe this thing is malicious, maybe it called out to us for a reason, maybe it's just a thing that exists and we heard it and it exists, but it's not malicious, the universe is and we are. Simple things like that, and grappling with this higher power and greater meaning, but I had nothing to do with it. It was just these strangers that they didn't see who were here at the same time, meddling around in shit they also really didn't understand. And it's just like, it's so weird because like if things had been minutes off, hours off, days off, things would be completely different, but because they weren't, this was the only outcome that ever could have happened. And I think that's what cosmic coincidence is, and that's what this game just, with this DLC, showed us. It's something that is so difficult to deal with too, because like you see this thing where it's like, okay, these antlers were so determined that this thing was bad, and so they cloaked it, they shut it up, they shut up the eye of the universe, and the Nomai were so convinced that it was good or knowledgeable, and they spent an insane amount of time trying to find it again, when there were these people who obscured it for them, didn't even give them the option to try and find it naturally or like leave it for other people. They are the ones who stepped in and decided to get rid of it. And the Nomai had no idea, even though they were hidden in the same solar system. These guys might have even went to sleep before the Nomai ever woke up. Like, they ever even realized the Nomai were there. Like, maybe they were already in their dream world before Dark Bramble exploded and the vessel got ensnared. We don't know. They could have just coincidentally missed each other like that, just as much as they found each other. But so much of what the Nomai did was to find this eye that was, you know, they thought maybe there was some meaning behind it stopped communicating to them. It was just these guys. And seeing this, it's hard not to feel like the Nomai's pursuit was invalidated in a sense. They had such a noble cause, they were taking such great strides, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because it wasn't by natural means or some greater design or the will of the eye that it was hidden from them. It was just some fuckheads who did that and then disappeared to a dreamland to hide whatever the hell I'm like trying to find here. And I think that's also something with cosmic coincidence of like, you don't have any control over the circumstances that do end up colliding. All you can do is take it and move forward with it, which it is beautiful in a way to have such purpose and passion with the cards that are dealt to you. And I do think that the Nomai, their pursuit was beautiful, and maybe they would have found it out eventually. But it's so difficult to be like, everything that they did was based on a misguided belief of, again, like a higher power, this thing trying to speak to them, when in actuality it was trying to speak to everyone, and these guys shut it up. And if these guys had met each other, they would have been told where it was right away. So it's like two sides of the same coin. I don't know. I'm sick to my stomach. Did I even get an artifact? I did. Okay. Thank God. I don't know where this one is going to wake me up at. We're going to find out. I did kind of spend a lot of time talking, but I just wanted to talk about it. Like, that was crazy, and it's also, like, kind of a philosophy that I think about a lot. Oh, this is the weird place. This is the whole village. You know, I feel like I haven't really explored this whole place either. This is where I was the first time, and I ran out of time because I was going insanely slowly, and I got really scared by that one guy who was, like, watching a show, like, watching a television show. But now I have balls. Actually, you know what? balls are not the definition of courage. I said hashtag feminism. So scratch that line of thinking. Doesn't exist anymore. Call my ass Rosie the Riveter. The way I be charging ahead. Where the fuck am I? This place is awful. No, it's not. It's beautiful. If I owned a cabin like this by Asheville, bro. Ugh. That'd be awesome. I love Asheville. It's so gay. It's awesome. I say that not in a homophobic way. Don't cancel me. Anyway. Okay, so the last time I was here, I was above this guy's head. I'm here. Are you... I really haven't heard footsteps. I'm assuming this dude is fully still in here and is gonna grab me. What if we were friends? What if I watched a movie with you and we were lovers? What is this? Okay, well that seems like it's important. I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. I'm gonna have to rewatch this one later just to figure out like how I took, like what route I took to what is that? So that's him. That's them. Awesome. I actually don't know if these guys have gender either. I know the Nomai did. The Hearthians, I mean, they still might have, but just not in the way that we know it, but at least from my knowledge, they all use they, them pronouns. I don't know what the fuck these people... They might not even have pronouns. They might not even have spoken language, because so far I've heard screams. Maybe they don't even have, like, the proper, vocal cords or, like, mouth shapes to be able to produce, like, spoken sound, or at least not to, like, a complex manner. I'm sure they still have different noises that signify different things, but maybe not to the extent that I think. Obviously they have written language, but I also haven't really heard any recordings of voices to my understanding in any of these slide reels. And okay, one of my favorite books of all time is like the Aragon series, and they talk about like the dragons and the riders, and before like dragon riders and this like pact was made, spoiler alert, this pact was made between the dragons and the riders. Dragons like were very much intelligent creatures that had a language, but their language was more kind of a telepathic mental bond. Okay, so that's what this is. Telepathic mental thing where they would send emotions and images to whoever they were kind of linked with, and that would be their way to say like, this is where I am, this is what I want, like this is what I'm feeling. And I wonder if they have something like this where maybe it's not like telepathically linked, but they do all of that through iconography, images, etc. Who knows? Anyway, so what I wrote down from this was just like the fact that this is here and that I can lower it means there might be a time where I need to come to this kind of location, lower this thing, and then return to that elevator, but have to wake up in between, like wake up, go to another location in the main ring, and then dip. Like come back to that elevator, whatever. Oh, I've been here before. I remember this. I also remember seeing a portrait of someone slamming this. Oh! Wait a second. Hold on. I gotta look at this. So this is like a bow. Like for a violin. This is a single string that they have frets, like a guitar or like a violin for. I guess more like a cello in size. But then they also have a little music box built into it. So I guess they have to like, or they don't have to, but they can preload it with something and then play this little note otherwise. It's kind of a cool concept. Dude, I don't even know how this can be called DLC. This is like an entirely new game. Like, I feel like I'm starting to approach the end, which I guess maybe happened a little faster than the main game, but like, this is an insane amount of content. Like, an insane amount of content. As soon as I walk in, they're gonna be like, bruh. Yeah, I forgot they did that last time. So what's all this for? Do we have to? Okay. Well, you know what? I did my exploration. I did my due diligence. They were pretty chill that time. Like, now that I'm like, they're just gonna blow out my lights, I'm a little less scared. But also, like, they were kind of just like, hey, little fella, like, don't run, because we're not gonna let you go, but, like, you know, it's like if a bird gets into your house and everyone's just like, huh, we have to get this fucking bird. And the bird is, like, tweaking because it's like, I'm gonna get fucking eaten, like, I'm dead, I'm fucking dead. And they're just like, bro, we don't want to hurt you, little guy, but you can't stay here, you know? So maybe they have good intentions. They obviously know I'm some intelligent creature, at least in, like, the place where the alarm bells are ringing, and in that one, they're a little more frightened, angry, need to really get through things, like, they not get through things, they need to act faster, so they're a little more frenzied, but, I don't know, I think at least in that other place, they're just like, what's up? They're like, look at this fucking frog thing, bro. What is that? Get it out. Why is it holding our light? How did it figure out, like, dude, imagine if we, like, gave a frog a cell phone and it was fully just using it. I'd be like, how in the fuck is this frog using the cell phone? And they're probably thinking the same thing. They see this stupid ass little frog walking around, and they're like, is this thing intelligent? I don't know, but it knows how to use our cell phone, which is kind of crazy. Does it know what it's actually doing? I don't know. I'm gonna take away its cell phone. Like, this thing can't be trusted. Like, if anything, it's like, this will corrupt it. Like, it's too young, it's too naive, like, it's not ready for Tumblr, you know? Like, it can't. We gotta send this thing home. I wish I could see all of the burn slide reels, because there's so many more. Like, there were some that, about, like, their origin and, like, building the stranger itself that I'd really like to see. Am I dumb? And maybe I will, but not in the place I wanted it to be. Boink. Yeah, that's not a tree. Let me look at this again, just to double check. See, I wonder if they had to build a counterpart to this structure in their own dream world. No, they just transported it over in the dream world. How did they do that? There's someone in there. There is a person. There is a fucking antlerian in that coffin. On God, and it's the person with their face scratched out and a broken antler in the portrait. On God, I swear to God. Because that fucking dream transportation unless they're using the, like, those little seals, like the 1, 2, and 3 circles that look like echolocation, to transport physical things. Otherwise, I don't know how this mind connection shit would work. It just wouldn't, because you need a brain. Like, you need something conscious to connect to. So this is the physical version. And now I'm about to go see the imaginary version. So I think maybe when I was like, this thing is a fucking coffin, I was low-key right. Which, I mean, probably intentional. There we go. I think that there's a corpse in the physical world, and here is the forever trapped mind of someone else that they don't want to let back out again. And I wonder who that would be. Maybe it's the person who built the stranger. Maybe it's the... I don't really know. So... I've opened doors before, and they've had codes in them. Hello? What? It's crazy because I literally just kind of fully figured out that this was like totally a person in there. And by accident, I asked him how to get him out. And he was like, no problem. I remember exactly how to open this shit, actually. Okay. Okay. So... Oh, God. Dude, how crazy that, like, the latter half of my second, like, my final loop, I'm like, hello, the fuck? Like, that was crazy. That was actually insane. Okay. Let me, you know what, let me just watch this again, just to solidify, because that was insane. Okay, so I want to get the codes. I know they're not all fucking moon. So, I go to the Cinder Isles one. I go to my nighttime. See, all of the illustrations of the dream world look like they're in nighttime. So that's why I wonder if it's night all the time there. And also why they have the artifact, because it's always light. And that's why it's so important that everything they fucking do is light-sensitive technology there. So, go to the room at the top of this tower that I saw that was surrounded by all these things. Turn off the 2 by the portrait in the back of the tower, and then I'll have the secret room open. Okay. So, okay, let me get my little driver's seat. Crazy stream. I had a lot of fun. Like, there's still a lot of puzzling. And even in kind of like the scary moments, there's some thought behind it and some juking. But it is kind of fun to take a step away from like the hard thinking and the piecing together and the what is this and where is that and what does it mean, to just be like, I'm a little guy. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Like, I shouldn't be here and I'm gonna keep going, you know, like, and to like, I don't know, have that tension and have that excitement, because I don't know, it's not that the base game didn't have excitement, but I feel like a lot of the like stress and suspense was built up more, well, I guess it had it with the anglerfish, but in a way it felt different, because the anglerfish was just kind of like a sit and wait and hope I don't die kind of thing, and I was always aware of kind of where they were or where they could be. It was just a matter of if I fucked up or not. But with these guys, because they're more intelligent, because it's dark, because it's harder, like, I don't know, I just feel a little more like... But anyway, I think it's getting to be my bedtime. So, thank you guys for joining me again. I love you all. And I'll see you next time. Honestly, like, I don't even think next time is gonna be the end. We'll see. But there's a lot of questions that I still feel like I don't have the answers to, even if I'm getting close to, like, unlocking this thing. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? As I've shown many, many times before, this game continues to surprise me, like, at pretty much every turn. So, I'm excited for more surprises next time. Bye, guys. Mwah.